Yes, we are warming up, but we have storms and another cold front in the forecast. Stick around, I'll tell you more about it right after this. I've heard some reservation and concern about the fact that yes, we are warming up this week, but the good news is we're not looking at the triple digits like we saw in July and August. Don't worry, we're not headed back there. What you see behind me here, this is pretty much where we're going to be this week, 91, 92 degrees. We may get a couple of degrees above that as we get later in the week, but this is pretty much going to be standard. Now, what's different about today is that the humidity is quite a bit lower than we have seen recently, and especially last week with all the rain around, it was very muggy. Today, though, it's drier out there, and what's cool is that we actually have a kind of a negative heat index. So what that means is that we're looking at 91, 92 degrees, but the dew points are low enough to where the feels like temperature is actually cooler than the air temperature. So hey, we'll take that after such crazy heat index values over the last couple of months. We will take it. So yes, we are looking at air temperatures that are in the 91, 92 range, but today is actually pretty comfortable, but unfortunately it won't stay that way. 68, 69 degrees tonight. That dry air will allow us to cool down pretty efficiently, but yes, like I said, that will be going away soon. But we do have fall conditions in full force here. Like I said, that normal high, 89 degrees right now. We dip below 90, but 91, 92, 93, not that far off of normal. So I say it all the time. September is always warmer than we expect it to be, but don't worry, we're in the latter half of September. We'll keep dropping those temperatures a little bit. And yes, official fall starts on Saturday. I know that's true, and that's official as far as the calendar is concerned, and the stars and the alignment of the Earth on its axis and those kind of things. That transition starts on Saturday, but here at South Metro Weather, we are talking about meteorological fall. That's what we follow, and that started on September 1st. And right now, sunrise this morning was at 7:12 a.m., sunset 7:29. So not only have we dropped below 90 degrees for that normal temperature, but we're getting earlier than 7:30 as far as that sunset. So fall is in full effect. Unfortunately, our one carryover from summer is the dry weather that we've had. The active burn bans continue. Now, a couple of things I'll note. Erath County off to the west, they had rescinded their burn ban temporarily, but now that went back into effect at 9 a.m. this morning. Johnson County remains without a burn ban at this time. They rescinded that last week with all the rain we got, but it will be reviewed, I believe they said every couple of weeks. So it's a temporary rescinding, whatever that word is. And yeah, I mean, you can burn in Johnson County, but not in any of our other counties. Ellis, Hill, Navarro still active and everywhere around us. So Johnson County is the exception right now. Everywhere else, the burn bans remain in effect. Those will be enforced, and it's just still too dry out there. We had a lot of rain last week, and I'm looking forward to Thursday what the drought condition map looks like, but it just wasn't enough to get rid of these. So just be aware of that and be careful out there. And we do have chances for rain coming up, though. You notice in Utah, you see this rain activity, western Colorado. That is part of a disturbance that is out there, and that will be riding that northwesterly flow down towards Oklahoma, far northern parts of Texas. And this will be Tuesday, Wednesday time period. Now, we could be looking at a few storms in our area. If we look at the severe weather risk, marginal risk dips just barely down into our area, but again, mostly north and northwest of us. And so right now, as I've seen, I haven't seen an update on this yet. May have updated just now. I'm filming this at about 11:15. So normally this is around the time that's updated. I haven't seen an update yet, but it may have changed, but we'll watch and we'll make sure to post updates for you. But at the moment, the best chance is going to be north of us, and this is Tuesday. Now we look at Wednesday, that dips a little further south, but you notice that slight risk is gone, so lower chance, but still could be a few stronger storms out there. And any severe storms we see, most likely going to be gusty winds, hail. I don't think we're looking at much of a tornado situation, but I will be keeping an eye on that. As we get closer, the forecast will refine and we'll make sure to bring those updates to you. But for now, Low chance. I've got it set about 20%. So here's how all of this kind of shakes down here. Monday today should be at least mostly sunny. It's dry, so I don't think we'll see too much in the way of clouds. 91 degrees, and yes, that light south wind will keep the humidity at bay, at least for a day. But you notice here, south winds, they pick up. Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll be looking at that disturbance coming through, so we will be watching for that chance of showers and thunderstorms. Looks like it could be a late Tuesday, early Wednesday. Timing on Wednesday, I'm not too clear about how quickly we're going to get rid of that disturbance, so I don't know exactly what the timing is if we couldn't see storms later in the day, but just stay tuned and we'll have more updates for you on that. But like I said, 91, 92 for most of the week. And then, yes, the weekend things get more interesting. So we're dry Thursday, Friday, humidity still cranks up. Then Saturday, the front's timing will really determine the temperature that day. So 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms both Saturday and Sunday. We'll get closer to that and kind of refine that forecast as we get closer. And the timing of the front. If the front arrives earlier, Saturday's temperatures will probably go down. What I'm looking at is that compressional heating right ahead of the front. Sometimes you get warmer temperatures as you compress that warm air. But yes, the timing of the front will affect our temperatures on Saturday, but Sunday, either way, looks to be cooler. So I've got us in the mid to upper 80s. If the front arrives earlier, we could be cooler on Sunday. So stick around. We will have updates for you on that. But for now, nice today. Storms possible tomorrow. We dry out, and then yes, we do have another cold front in the forecast. So stay tuned to South Metro weather this week. Lots of updates to come.